back for another video. So I woke up to this shit and I see this shit everywhere. People, I don't know, talk about, you know, some shit going on again. I guess in the sky, some shit. Like they always gonna act like you're stupid. To me, they got all this shit happening. Talking about they about to like cut off, I guess, food support for people and things like that. So people have been relying on the government this whole time, to feed them and all this stuff. You feel me? When they've been eating food that will like literally like make them dumber and more likely to believe this dumb shit right here. So let's look at what we have right here, right? Like what the fuck is this? We have a we have a I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's supposed to look like a woman. Like that's what we have, and on the right, of course, we have a bunch of grainy ass footage, right? Pictures that they show you. I don't know what the fuck, where the fuck these things come from, bro. But like honestly, guys, like if they got to do this shit, this is what I said. If they gotta do this manipulation of your mind, you feel me? Just the way you see they put those four yellow dots, right? If they didn't like for real, like take off the shit they wrote at the top by Atlantic University. Take out the fucking the fucking lines, the yellow lines. How the fuck you gonna be able to differentiate any of these dots on this white? You know what I'm saying? These white dots on this like gray background, right? How the fuck can you make out what the fuck it is with this video? Like literally, like I don't even gotta start the video. I already know this some bullshit, bro. And like if you can tell with the fucking expression of the guy, nah, I've never seen something like this. But this is showing you in plain sight though. These motherfuckers is laughing at y'all. Like you look stupid, when they see y'all believing in this bullshit. But like,
Wasn't finished. He went on to talk about a Manhattan-sized interstellar object. He's been on the show talking about it a lot. It's called 3-Eye Atlas. It's currently making.
Yeah, this is always some, standing number bullshit. You feel me? It's a coding. You feel me? Like, Freemasonry. This is them. You feel me? They're the only ones who come up with some shit like this. You feel me? Because again, ask yourself the question: if they didn't put these fucking lines and shit, how the fuck would you know which one it is? The 3-Eye Atlas, comet, whatever. Did life start on Mars? Wow.
Its way through our solar system, and we've been tracking its progress very closely, especially because Professor Loeb suspects that it might actually be alien technology scoping us out.
Look at this shit they showing you, it's moving and shit. They tell you they caught something that's in the fucking sky, the space, the fake ass sky that they always try to tell you about that you can never see. You never see none of those things that they show you ever. But you're supposed to track a fucking white dot on the
And for those who like a side order of conspiracy theory with their servings of UFOs, he claims, Avi Loeb does, that NASA is keeping critical evidence about 3-Eye Atlas.
Why? Why do they have to keep information? I thought they was there to save us, help us and shit. They're just trying to like, I guess, protect us from the aliens. That's what's going on, right? They're talking about if there's life there and there's aliens and shit. So the dumb people are gonna get got, that's for sure. The dumb people, the dummies like y'all who look at these people in the face. Look at the one on the left. Look how evil it looks, and on the right, you see how he's smiling? Like how just look at his face the whole time he's talking. And you can clearly tell that this dude is like literally he literally like struggling to keep himself serious with this shit, cause he knows it's some bullshit, bruh. How the fuck, like seriously, bro? Seriously, if this is not a straight insult to your brain, to your intelligence, how the fuck this guy expects you to pick out these dots and understand that it's something that's millions of miles away, and this motherfucker was able to take a picture with the zoom. Nigga, how many zooms did this shit got?
Away from public view. Professor Avi Loeb joins me now. What's NASA potentially hiding about 3-Eye Atlas?
Well, on October 2nd...
Look at his mouth, but he can't... Look at his face, but he can't keep it like... He like, damn, man, these dumbass idiots, believe me. Of course.
Atlas came closest to Mars, within 30 million kilometers, and the high-res...
You see, guys, you just gotta stop and listen, man. 13 million kilometers. You feel me? And we saw the picture. You know what I mean? Like, I know they got most of y'all messed up with the smartphones and shit, and the devices, because every device that they're gonna give you when you're gonna use it to try to take a picture of the moon is gonna use some type of AI just to show you whatever the fuck they want you to see, because they don't want to give you any device that can actually like zoom out and really see what's there. You feel me? Like all these devices that they give everybody, you feel me? They are programmed to detect, you feel me, that you're like actually, putting it up to the fucking moon so that they can give you the image that they need. How wicked this shit is, and this motherfucker right here talking about Mr. Loeb. He's a Harvard professor. Ain't you supposed to be teaching people right now? You out here looking at 13 million miles in the fucking sky. Man, I swear to God, bro. All they have to say is this guy is from Harvard, and all y'all dummies. Look at him. He can't even keep himself. This motherfucker is like, he's like a kid in a candy store or whatever. He just want to start laughing at y'all because y'all so stupid. But keep going.
Camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter took several images of it. These are the highest resolution images we have.
The highest resolution images. I hope they're better than whatever the fuck you call super resolution and shit. You feel me? Because like these phones you give us, you feel me? We zoom on these things and like we don't see shit. You feel me? So if it's anything like that you're using, like, come on, bro. Come on. 13 million. Wow.
Times better in spatial resolution, about 30 kilometers per pixel, compared to the previous best image, which was the Hubble Space Telescope.
How the fuck would you like take out all the writings, take out all the shit? If they just send you these pictures without anything on it, how the fuck would you know? Now tell me where's the evidence on these images that show you? Bro, he could have took a camera and stuck it on a mirror or something. This is just like, come on, bro. How the fuck we know this is really 13 million miles in the fucking sky, in the fucking world that we don't know, a place we can never go? No human on this fucking place can do it. Only them if they spark up their little, rocket. What the fuck is this? You talking about Atlas, Comet, whatever, Bush, Nick, bro? The fuck is this shit? You telling me you for real with this shit? You want me to believe this shit? Come on.
Image, and that was a day after the government shutdown took over.
And of course, cause yeah. So because the government shut down, all of a sudden, boom, there's a light. This is the light that's showing us right here, right? It shows starting here. That means they zoomed in here, and then they zoomed in. That's how they got this shit. So what the fuck is this shit? Just a fucking white dot, bruh. It's just a fucking white dot, bruh. At the end of the fucking day, they gave you this screen, this device that you're using right now, just to see this shit. They're the ones who gave you this shit, so how the fuck this thing gonna show you anything different? You feel me? Anything real? Come on, bro. Everything is fake in this shit. You don't believe these people.
NASA, and we haven't gotten the data. And my point is that the politics of the day should not sabotage science. They have the data. They should share it with scientists.
Why? The whole persona, the whole thing is okay. They're here to save us, shit. Nah, it's a Harvard professor who's ringing the bell, the alarm. You feel me? Because, like, all these people at NASA, you feel me? They gotta respect Harvard. That's why Harvard is right here. Harvard is the one starting this shit. You feel me? So this is a professor at Harvard. He was just there. You feel me? A professor, a teacher. He's just there in his fucking classroom, and then I don't know how, but like, he saw this. So he saw this in the sky before the fucking NASA saw it. Or nah, maybe he saw it after that. But how is he the one to come to the fucking news and give you the information? You don't ask yourself the question about that, huh? Why are the NASA people not coming out? So what, now they're trying to make it look like NASA is trying to hold the information? I could tell you right now, if you out here believing this light show bullshit that they're showing you, just a fucking black background, artsy shit, and you see how this shit look like it's like a shaky ass picture. Like you could have taken that picture with a regular ass phone, any phone. You could just look at the sky, super whatever, shake your phone, and this is what happens. Literally, sometimes you be trying to take photos and stuff, or you be like trying to get the shutter to snap pictures faster and things like that, and then you move the camera while you take the picture just a little. Sometimes it shake. That's what the fuck you get. Like literally anybody, like even you right now, if it's nighttime, you could just go outside and get that picture just like this. You know what I'm saying? You too, you know what I'm saying? And you could come out too on the fucking internet, whatever. You could say that, yeah, it's a motherfucking comet. Whoa. It's just because it's on the news that motherfuckers believe this shit. Honestly, if this shit came out on YouTube first, everybody would have been laughing at this shit. But now, because it's a supposedly Harvard professor, y'all know that everybody over there in these schools, know what the fuck they're doing. They're all fucking plants in this world to make you feel like you need to be there. You need to learn these dumbass shits that they already covered. You know what I'm saying? That they're actually misleading you with, because, like, what the fuck is this? They have nothing real to show us about space, bro. Nothing real ever. I heard talking about you took a picture of some shit that's 13 million, you know? And even on Earth, we don't get enough coverage everywhere. You talking about you getting images from 13, nigga, what?
They can wait with any press release, but for the scientists to analyze the data, that would serve an important purpose of helping us design the future observations of this object. I should also say that.
So it's like, and then again, I saw something else on Instagram. They was talking about, I think it's like off the coast or whatever, some whatever place, and they're saying that there's basic glowing whatever objects, just like this the same shit here. They're saying glowing objects, glowing submarines, or glowing whatever, just moving around, and they're saying it's hundreds of them, thousands of them coming out in the water. You feel me? And off of one video, you feel me? So there's things coming out in the water, glowing and shit, and also y'all niggas over here in Harvard talking about the movement of this object. So y'all don't know what it is. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Y'all gotta be bro. You can't tell me you can respect Harvard and all this shit after this. So you telling me this is Harvard, the best school in the fucking world, and they're able to fucking zoom out into the sky, 13 millions of miles far away, and they don't know what the fuck this is. It's just an object. The whole time you're saying this is an object. Object of what? It's a fucking plane. It's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Is it even gonna come to Earth? You just over there just looking at it. And look how excited they're supposed to be. Like it's some new discovery or some shit. Like it's gonna help everybody. Like nothing.
The news yesterday was that this object came closest to the sun. And it received a huge amount of heat from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And the latest report indicates that it became
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. It got close to the sun and it got hot. You see, like it's just dumb shit over dumb shit. Not only reason you guys, I'm telling you, only reason it's sounding different to regular people is because they're telling you this is a Harvard science.
Extremely bright, much more than expected.
You see, they always got to show you something with the lines to show you, oh, this is like the different layers of space and shit and all that, but you will never see anything about Earth.
For familiar comets.
What does that tell you?
Imagine, like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, to draw this, like, these lines and show, okay, this is Earth there, this is Mercury, this is Venus. Bro, you telling me, so where the fuck these niggas was standing at? This is what I'm trying to understand. Where the fuck these niggas was standing there? Or where the fuck was they? You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to see this shit and draw this shit like this. Cause ain't no way you can tell me they just imagine that shit. No, bro. Something like this, you gotta see, bro. You gotta see. You actually gotta be there. You actually gotta see the sun turning around. You have to see the earth turning around, like y'all saying it's a fucking system, right? And it's moving around and shit. Y'all have to be there to see this shit. You can't tell me. It's just like how they show you pictures of Earth from space, and it make no fucking sense on the picture. Who the fuck took the picture? How the picture get back to Earth, bro? 13 millions in the...
That is not the most unusual fact. It actually is bluer than the sun. And a blue color usually indicates very high temperatures if the light is emitted by some hot surface. But the sun is 5,800 degrees Kelvin.
Wait. Like, so now what's the problem? So now what's the problem? The thing that you're following in the sky, you're saying the object is getting hot, it has a blue color, so it has a lot of heat. So is it hotter than the sun, or like this shit ain't making no motherfucking sense? Cause you're acting like you're about to make a solution for this not to burn, close to the sun or some shit. Like you trying to find some big, innovation in this shit, but nothing. It's just crap. This is just telling you just bullshit.
Absolute zero, and it's very difficult to keep a surface hotter than that. In fact, an object at the distance of 3I Atlas from the sun could only be 20 times cooler than the sun, so it should be redder. And any dust.
But so what does that mean, Avi? What does that mean if it's hotter than the sun?
We have another anomaly.
He cannot stop laughing. He cannot just come on, bro.
The object is bluer than the sun, which we don't fully understand. And as of a few hours ago, the first hint for a non-gravitational acceleration, meaning something is affecting its trajectory beyond gravity, was indicated. And so,
how? This is what I'm saying, bro. How do you indicate from this shit that they're showing you? Like literally, bro. Like that's literally taking you as a goddamn rat. As a goddamn rat. You have a rat. You have a rat brain. That's what the fuck is they're talking about. So how the fuck here can you tell? How the fuck here you're gonna be able to tell which one it is? And mind you, this motherfucker has to put some yellow lines for you to actually know. Cause I'm telling you, if it wasn't there, you would just be like, what the fuck?
what I'm telling you is that there are new facts about this object that make it even more interesting than it was before. Before we knew it moves in the plane of the planets with a very small likelihood. Then we realized that it's very massive, about a million times more massive than the first interstellar object, Oumuamua. And then there was nickel with very.
How y'all able to determine the size of something? But I could keep talking, keep saying this shit is stupid, this shit is dumb, you know what I mean? But it is what it is at the end of the day. You're the one who choose to believe that, be dumb by that, and believe it. You feel me? At the end of the day, they're insulting you. You feel me? They're insulting you. They're making fun of you. They're laughing in your face. I hear telling you some bullshit. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you gotta understand that they give him this title, professor from Harvard, which means that probably has never been to a school even in the same, category as Harvard. So right now, you probably feel like, yeah, I don't know shit, I'm a dumbass. So let me be the one to break it to you. They're the ones who are the dumb ones, you feel me? Because honestly, bro, you really gotta be dumb to come here and do this, you feel me? And expect me to just take it, breathe it in, and just go. Because like to them, it's like, yeah, I'll come from Harvard, so you don't know shit, you feel me? Just like the device they give us, they give us a computer, phones, and all this shit. They told us what it is, so therefore we don't know shit, you feel me? Because like, whatever it is that you're gonna try to make out of this, there's no way this is real. You know what I mean? There's no way this is real. And this is just showing how much, this is just showing how much control they have over people's minds. You feel me? That's just what it is. So now people are just gonna look at this and be like, oh, he's a super smart, he's a super smart guy. That's why I'm gonna believe it. He's a super smart guy. That's why I'm gonna believe it. I'm not even gonna try to use my own brain. Just some simple common sense, and you would understand this shit. These niggas out here telling you they found an object in the sky, just move it. So they don't know. So basically, we don't know if it's a threat. We don't know if it's gonna help us. We don't know nothing. We're just looking at a goddamn dot 13 million miles away. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, bro. If it's not close by, we don't give a fuck. And who? And then again, I'm asking you people the question: who the fuck is throwing rocks in the sky? I'm just saying. Who the fuck out here throwing rocks in the sky? Is it God? Is it God just playing, just playing baseball with the angels or something? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand, there's movement. Okay. I get the movement, but like, why the fuck the movement happening? Like, why is there always somebody throwing a rock? This is not the first time they're telling y'all these niggas is sending these shits at the sky, moving around. Oh, it's gonna hit Earth and then we're all gonna die. That's what happened to dinosaurs and shit. How the fuck we came through then? How the fuck we came through? That shit hit Earth and it killed everything on Earth. Well, why? Man, you know what? I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, man. I really be getting mad off this shit, bro. So let's go protect you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This was on. I'm out.